Good morning, friends. Buenos dias, amigos. Sabah khair ya sadiq. Bom dia, meu amigo. And hello to everyone else. I've got more languages to learn. We're off to hike to the Citadel Ruins today. Very excited. I tried to do this a week ago, but road was too wet and impassable. Today is a perfect day for it. Sun is out, blue sky, contrails of planes flying over. Not too hot yet, but gonna be a great day. Excited for this. It's been on my list for a while, so glad y'all are coming with me. Let's go. Rimwalk has great views into the canyon. We trace our way along the rim before going out across a neck to a little bit of an island out on a gooseneck. The end of a great peninsula. Got the Bear's Ears over there. Continuing along. We got a bit of a rim walk here until we start heading over slick rock to the ruins. Here's a remnant of some of the recent rains. Nice pool. If you really needed water, filter or purify. But you cannot count on these. Good view of the Bear's Ears from the distance. The Abajo Mountains. And more mountains ahead, which I'm not sure which ones those are. They are not in Utah. More shallow potholes here. Oh, lots of them. This is pretty and fun. Just about 2 miles into the hike, our destination is coming into sight, but from here it starts to get fun as we get to cross this neck. Oh, that's really coming into sight. Oh, and I got a cairn right here, so we're going to start to descend. I'm going to pay attention. We're now leaving our slick rock plateau. You can actually see the island out at the end of the isthmus or spit that we are headed to just out there. We're gonna have a nice bit of a narrow walk, nothing sketchy. Two cairns. Down we go, so we can go out and across that. We're definitely down off of that upper plateau, Mesa, I should be saying. And now we're working our way down. There's about 630, 650 some odd feet of elevation change on this hike. Most of it is right here and right out there. So it's getting down, up and down, on and off the neck. Okay, we're working our way down the side to obtain the neck. This is not an easy walk in the park, if you will. Definitely see why someone would build a defensive structure or a redoubt back here. This would not be easy to come at, catch anyone unawares, or frankly to bring a group to attack. We worked our way along that side, and then up there we went around and down, got on that level, just ascended that, and now we are on the neck proper. I'm going to be very careful with my footing here. We're past the thinnest part, or narrowest part of the neck. I feel better. Really happy I have my hiking poles, which have rubber tips on them. And as opposed to skidding off the rock, they are helping give me grip. They're great for descending and feeling like I've got a little bit more four-wheel drive out here. But we are just crossing an area of little potholes. They're all dry, and we're getting very close to the island out here at the end of this isthmus, and I'm really glad we were able to make it out here today. This is a treat. I made a last minute audible change in plans to see if I could make it here, and very glad that inspiration struck. Can't wait to show this to you, friends. The cairns are taking me along the side to this stacked pile of rocks, which I suppose I could get up and down. Wouldn't want to fall off of it. It's bad for ankle. I'm going to go check one other spot. But oh, there are the ruins. As you come up from the neck, you've got two options. One is go along this side, which takes you to a pile of stacked rocks, which you're supposed to climb up. Or there is this break, crack, and I'm opting to climb this. I'd rather go up it. I think it's easier, and the exposure isn't as bad. If you fall, you've got a nice ledge and you don't go off the side. Yeah, I feel much better about this way. All right, friends, crack is much easier, I think, especially if you're not filming. But as you can see, it's a pretty easy couple moves, except into the bush. Don't know if that came out. We'll try that again. There's a cairn. I wonder why there's not a cairn at that crack climb. Oh, we are getting close, friends. Estamos muy cerca, amigos. Muy cerca, por cierto. Don't ask me why. Today just felt like a good day for multiple languages. Oh, hey, there they are up above. So we go this way. I think. Maybe not. A little bit of find our way now. There's a trail that goes around that way. Let's see what happens if we keep going towards the end of this island here. See more of the ruins up there. I don't see, well, trail keeps going. I think I can work my way up that slab. Let's see if that works. I didn't find something at the end of the trail as I kept going along the island. Here's a place where rubber tips on your poles help. See those scratch marks? The metal ends are just going to scrabble off of the rock and not help you. Rubber tips will help you and protect the rock. Successfully made it up. It was a bit of a scramble. Let's see if there's an easier way. But look where it brought us. Wow. This is beautiful. Can't wait to explore it. Won't disturb it. All right, we got up here. Let's just take all these in real quick. Oh, there's more around the corner. Wow, we'll go look at that one in a moment. Wow. Now, we're not gonna go in these. I've got the phone on a selfie stick, so we can extend in a little bit. But we do not want to disturb these in any way. Also, please, in general, don't disturb them or be dumb. But there is video surveillance in here or around here, according to the sign of the trailhead. Yeah, please do not enter the interiors. We're just going to walk along. Oop, that rock flake sounds hollow. Don't want it to break off. How amazing is it that this construction is still all together? Sheltered so well here, looks like there's part of a wall. Or this way, stacked rocks. I always wonder when I see things like that, whether that's modern or not, just dry stone masonry. Okay. Walking all the way to the end here. Let's see if there's any easier way to come up. It doesn't look so much easier. So you can see there we are with the neck. See a trail down low. Just walked by the ruins coming this direction. You can see the neck out behind me and the Mesa top where we'll head back to in a bit. I don't see an easier trail up here, so I'm going to go back and check out the ruins I saw that are kind of around the back side. But this is just spectacular. I use the same words over and over because the language just doesn't have the right superlatives to express the beauty and amazement of places like this. I mean, I'm out here alone in this beautiful spot. A couple birds have flown by. It's quiet except for the breeze. It's a beautiful sunny day and the rocks are beautiful. The canyons on their own are spectacular. Then you come to something like this, which now abandoned, is phenomenal. But just think of what this must have been like when people lived here, and what were their lives like? What were their days? You know, what were their hopes, their dreams, their concerns? It's just spectacular. And I'm going to keep saying it because words fail me at this point. So we're now at the other ruins kind of around the side. You can see out down the canyon to whatever mountain range that is. Don't know if that's the San Juans in Colorado. I'll have to look it up, and if I can figure it out, I'll put it down on the screen below. But let's check out these other ruins right here. We'll get past them and then look back. Here's part of an old wall. All right. So there we are. We can walk down this way a bit. It's breezy. I wonder if the drone will catch this. Did check, it looks like I can fly it here. There's a very good looking cactus right here. My mom would like this one, I think. I love you, Mom. I'm not bringing it home, even if I could. This side. Amazing. I think I'm not going to fly the drone even if I can. Just going to leave this place in peace as it is. Maybe we'll fly it down on the neck, but not right here. We don't need to do that, I don't think. Headed down now. Just down climb that bit. I have a slab to go down. I'm going to toss my poles down. Don't need to be carrying them. And this stick, give you some sense of what we're going down here. With the good traction on my shoes, this is so far easy. I don't want to jinx it, but with good soft rubber soles, you can just about walk down this stuff. I'd be down long ago if I wasn't talking with you all. So now down, let's see here, you can kind of see, came around, went up the slab that way. Then, if this will show it, well, let's walk this way. So once we got up the slab, we came up that way, and we went up and climbed up that bit right there. I would like to say that while out here, route finding is important. So while I am showing you the routes I went, please choose the routes that are best for you, or if you aren't finding a good route for yourself, please turn around. Don't become a search and rescue statistic, or even if you don't injure yourself and have to limp back to your car out here. This is not a forgiving landscape. So be safe, use judgment. When possible, use the buddy system. I'm used to hiking alone, so that's why I'm out here on my own. And I also have this inReach right here, but just be smart. And even when you're talking to the camera, watch where your feet are going. You do not want to trip out here. I mean, you want to take a trip here for sure, but don't take a trip here. Ha! Right, we are headed back down. Headed back towards the car, so we've got to get down to the neck. Coming up to this easy little crack climb. There we are. You know what? We'll come at it right this way. So you can kind of see there's the bush that wants to go right in your face when you climb up, but we're going to go down that, back out. really intrigued. I just saw this line of rubble here. Was this a wall? It's very orderly. I wonder if this used to be a wall. So many questions. We're getting to the narrow part of the neck here. Again, as we get to this side of the neck, is this a modern wall? Oh, I think that's for hikers. Tell us don't go that way. Gotta go down that way. We're back on our sandstone walk around. The current cairns do really show a good path through the different sandstone layers that is navigable. Feel better going up than down. Okay, we have this slick rock portion. Now crossing to the other side. View out. So we will say goodbye to the Citadel and work our way back around this cliff band on the Mesa. And we'll go back up that little crack and we will be back up on the slick rock, the water pockets, and a nice level hike back to the car. Okay, perfect. And along here we go. Cool rock right here. So that cairn right there, I should come over here, climbing up some stacked rocks to get up there. Felt a little sketchy. So instead, at the cairn, I want to cross these tumbled down boulders. There is a crack right here, which is easier to get up to here. Then it puts me back on main route. Oh, hello, lizard. Don't think I got you in video. And then, oh, there's my buddy, lizard. Then we can go up this way. That felt safer to me. One crack option here. I think I came down right here by this tree. Plenty of handhold footholds. Easy to get back up. With that, we're just about on the mesa top. I'd say we are on the mesa top. We've got just a little bit of ascent. And back to the car. Reminder to not bust the crust. Cryptobiotic soil here. Some of this stuff is probably 100 years old. You really don't even start to see it, I believe, until it's 10 years old. So if you step on it, it takes 10 years for it to start to grow back. Far longer to actually grow to this. Now, animals and cows, cattle don't seem to care about walking on it, but we can do our best to stick to trails and roads, slick rock, or walk in sandy washes so that we don't bust up that important part of the ecosystem. With that, back up here on the slick rock. And we are back to our water pockets. Just noticed it on the way in. Look at that giant alcove over there. I wonder if there's ruins or anything inside of it. Parking lot is just about in sight. This part of the hike is pretty easy, nice and level, but great views down into the canyon. It looks like there is a trail at the parking area that goes down into the canyon. We'll see what legs are thinking. Maybe I'll just go explore it a little bit. Been a beautiful morning, and now I'm also figuring what else to do today. Tomorrow I am meeting friends, the YouTubers Way of the Roads, Kyle, Alana, and their dog Diesel up in Moab. And then I turn south again, head to Page. Got some good adventures ahead for you, friends, before we head back to the Pacific Northwest. Parking area straight ahead. However, we cannot walk straight ahead because that would take us over the cliff edge. So we do have a little meander here, over and then around. And tag. We're back to our trusty steed, Addie the Atlas.